Dude, Lakers down 3-0 is heartbreaking. I'm on a good series. Tanner, appreciate the likes. Tanner's doing the Lord's work right now, running up those numbers. What up, Donna? Nicolian, appreciate the follow. Be like Nicolian, hey, first follow of the day. We love to see it. Run those numbers up. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on, fiends. There's money to be made today. There's money to be made. Reds plus 1.5. We'll get into some of those reads in a second. Yeah, so the full slate goes up on SoBet. Anyone who wants the plays every single day, sent to their phone, texted, emailed, however you want it, go on the app, get them. That's on SoBet. Go to the profile, click it, top link, SoBet. We're going to go. We have the free play that I post up every single day here. We have Tigers money line in this spot. That's a minus 120 play. We got Reese Olson on the mound. We like him. Lugo throwing for the Royals. Nothing special. Tigers, slightly better hitting team against right-handers at least. And slightly better bullpen as well. So that's why we like to play. The full description's in the most recent video if you want to check that out. And now we're going to get into some plays. If you're on the Twitch stream, anything on the Twitch stream, Twitter, etc., you shoot a comment. Those will be prioritized. We'll get them. So let's have Freemason, Padres. Yeah, we leaned over in that game though. O's today is strong. O's minus 1.5 is pretty strong in this spot. We could talk about that in a little bit. Cubs money line. How come the Cubs money line aren't playing? We want a nerfy. All right, all right. Someone want to talk about Reds. Someone want to talk about Cubs. We got a lot of comments. Keep those coming. I wouldn't say strongest lead today. We'll get into some of the better today. It's a good one, but for MLB, you want to get 3 to 5 plays and win the series every single day. That's what I say. Yeah, Punisher, we're gonna do that next week. I had trouble with the stream, so that I had to delay it, but we'll do that next week. Leaderboard challenge, yeah. Bobby Witt, Mountcastle. So yeah, if I haven't, I'm gonna get to everyone's comments every game that people are asking about. If I miss you, just run it back in like a minute. Just repeat the comment in like a minute. If you do it twice in 2 seconds, that's not gonna help. Just saying. But yeah, if I missed your comment or your question, just run it back in a minute. Tigers money line. Yeah, that's our first play. Tigers money line. It's the most recent video. I discussed why I like that play a little bit more in detail, etc. But yeah, Real Madrid plus 185. I don't know soccer, so I don't mind a blind tail. When someone gives me a soccer play or a hockey play, I usually do a blind tail, so I appreciate you. And yeah, next week we're gonna do a leaderboard challenge. Hop in the Discord for tracking that as well. Yankees team total under 4.5. I got VIP. Yeah, Justin, go to my profile, click it, click the link, and the top thing is going to be my SoBet. You get all my plays sent to you every single day. That's what you should be on. That's what everyone should be on. We had a nice big week last week. We're having another winning week this one, even though Vegas has screwed us over on that voided ticket yesterday on the under we hit. Justin, you're on. So yeah, well, if you go on the browser and click the VIP, then click the browser or on the browser, Justin, click the VIP and you get all the props there, the VIP props. You just have to be on the browser, not the app, and you got Tampa money line. Bro, I don't know if I'm ever gonna say yes to Tampa money line. I gotta be honest with you. No, I just they're like one of the top teams I stay away from right now. They have no offense ever since they sent Wander Franco down to the minors. People say Mets in here a lot. I might go to the Mets game. They got a day game next week, Thursday. Anyone in New York wants to hang out at the Mets game? Maybe we do that. Tigers money line, yes. Cubs nerfy. Let's talk about it in a second. All right. So yeah, what's wrong with my Twitch? Damn it! I thought I had it fixed today. Still an issue on Twitch. I'm sorry about that. Appreciate the follow, Joe 1804. Tanner running up the likes. I appreciate it. Nats money line. We'll look at it in a second. All right, we're gonna start looking at the slate in a second here. Still blacked out. All right, I'm gonna fix the Twitch stream. It's streaming to Facebook and Twitter and all that. Fine. So that's weird to hear, but I appreciate you letting me know. Braves money line. Usually good. All right. So someone wants a nerfy first. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna find the best nerfy of the day. Everyone lock in. We're gonna find the best nerfy of the day. Then I'm gonna get to the other questions. The play we have posted today is the Tigers, and if you want the full slate every day, go to my profile, click it. Top link is going to be SoBet. You get all my plays sent to you every single day. Yeah, facts. I think it's Vegas. I think it's Vegas interfering with my Twitch right now. All right, it's not going to be Oakland Ball. It's not going to be Dodgers Toronto. Chicago Boston might be decent, but let me see who's pitching in that game. Do I use the Outlier app? Not really. I use odds jam. I use odds jam to find arbitrage. I use odds jam to find like plus EV props. Arbitrage is the biggest thing. Yeah. Um, Too many friends so my nose can look small, bro. Sorry, I just had to. Here you go. Do I use the Outlier app? Yeah, no, I use OddsJam. Like over under on Tigers if I had to lean one side. What's the number again? I would probably lean over 8. 8.5, I would probably stay away. But yeah, lean over 8. Appreciate the roasted Tiger. White Sox continues the losing streak. I mean, it's hard to imagine they don't. So okay, so people say Cubs, Red Sox, Nerfy. Definitely Imanaga on the mound against the Red Sox. I feel pretty good in that spot. Crawford has been solid for the Red Sox. The Cubs do have a strong top of the order, but that's not a bad Nerfy. That's gonna be one of those. Under four, first five. I don't know. I don't trust Lugo. That's part of the reason I like the Tigers. I think they could give up. I know the Tigers' bats aren't crazy. Um, but yeah. What up, Gary? Good to see you. All right, so yeah, the Cubs, Red Sox, and Nerfy. I said I'd look at that. That one's fine. It's Crawford Imanaga. It might. Let me see weather conditions. It's at Fenway. My issue with taking the Nerfy in that game is it's Fenway. The ball gets out of there real easily. I don't know what the weather's like. That it's worth looking at if you're considering that Nerfy. But I'm hesitant on taking Nerfies that are at Fenway. From a pitching matchup standpoint, I would lean the Nerfy in this spot. But again, I don't love that pitching matchup. Mets cards. Let's look at that one. Nicholas Budo. Mets cards might be a decent Nerfy. Drinking the iced coffee. Where's my face, snowman? I know, bro. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with the visuals on Twitch right now. We have it's on Twitter, it's on TikTok, it's on Facebook right now, all that, and the visuals good, but I don't know what's happening with that. Bet on the Reds, they're plus 176. Peanut butter face. We are on the Tigers money line. We're on the Tigers money line. Someone says Mets money line. All right, let's. Mets money line's okay. Nicholas is kind of all over the place, so I'm probably staying away from that game. He's one of the pitchers where I don't fade and I don't ride because he's too all over the place. Cubs striking out the Red Sox tonight over 7. I like that. Imanaga, yeah. Pair Tigers with Mets cards nerf. Mets cards nerf is fine. I think White Sox Rays. Let me look at the pitching lineup. That might be it. Vegas, you got me glitch on here too, but I got a phone call like 5 minutes ago, so that might be the reason. But all right, you got Eflin on the mound against the White Sox. He's not giving up a run in the first inning. That's not happening. Will Flexen give up a run to the Rays? What up, Fiends? Flexen's bad. 1-4 whip, 11 Ks in 19 innings. But the Rays offense is pretty bad. Reese Olson over 4 Ks. I like that. Twins team total over 4.5 is awesome value. We can look in that second. All right, so the Rays White Sox Nerfy is decent. We got a bad pitcher for the White Sox, but we got a terrible offense for the White Sox and a good pitcher for the Rays. That's a pretty decent one. We're gonna dig a little deeper though. Washington, Miami, that might be decent. Let me see the pitching matchup. Taking Mets money line. Let's get it, James. Good luck to you, bro. Squint. That was disgusting. After all that work we did to come back, not just come back to tie, come back to take the lead, and then you give up 2 in the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs, nobody on, bro. It's hard to relive it. James Hope, appreciate the follow. Royals hot. I don't care about hot in baseball. Hot doesn't matter. Streak doesn't matter. Comeback game, revenge game, that stuff doesn't matter. You have to look at games on a really individual basis. Going on the first game, we like Tigers money line. Uh, Maldonado on the bump for the Marlins. Williams on the bump for the Nets. That might be your strongest nerf. What am I watching? I'm just looking at some certain games right now. What's a good way to look at pitcher stats to indicate an under? You want to go if you're looking basic stats. You want to look at WHIP. You want to look at K rate. Deeper, you want to go batting average against. OBPS against, specifically to righties and lefties. Specifically, if you want to go to the exact matchups, um, it's okay, Alex. Um, those are some of the important stats. If you get into like expected ERA and things like that, I don't really like that because you want to individualize it to the matchup. So on a if you don't want to go into and analyze every single matchup, which usually can be misleading because a guy's face someone 4 times and they're hitting 500 against him, you're like, oh, this guy owns them when it's 1 out away from hitting 250 against them. So I like to look at batting average against with righties and lefties, or expected batting average against, because then you're getting a better idea of them squaring up balls. Taking Royals -1.5. Squint, bro. You're fading so hard. Anyway, so those are some good stats. When you're looking at unders, when you're looking at nerfies, you want to look at the pitcher's expected batting average against, expected OBPS against, because that's like an advanced version of WHIP. Then you want to look at K rate, not just Ks per innings, but K rate, like literal percentage of batters that they're striking out. Whiff rate against too, which swing and misses. Who are we thinking for Jays Yankees? We can look at that in a second. Luke over 1.5 ERA, Olsen over 1.5 walks. You're talking ER, not ERA, right, Punisher? Josh, what up? Tanner's been putting in work on these likes. I appreciate it, Tanner. Doing the Lord's work. Don't think it goes unnoticed. Should I take the over 6.5 alternate run line Tigers Royals game? I think that probably hits, but what value are you getting on that? Matt Hancock sharing the live. Appreciate it. What matters to you, Donna? All right, so we looked at that. I think Marlins Nats. I think Rays White Sox are probably going to be the two best nerfy options. Still value on Tigers game -125. Absolutely. See, guy, appreciate the likes. All right, so we looked at that. We looked at Boston. Someone wants to look at the Toronto game. Someone wants to look at the Yankees game. We'll go Yankees first because remember, my Yankees, not my Yankees. Yeah, the SoBet post isn't up yet, but SoBet plays go up every single day just because all the games are evening games. So I'm taking a little longer on that post. All the games are evening games. I shared this Tigers one, but again, if you want all my plays sent to you daily, hop on the SoBet, go to my profile, click the link. Top thing is going to be SoBet. You get all my plays sent to you daily. And as always, we keep running it up on Vegas. We keep winning. I put my picks up there. We talk about bankroll management. I do my unit size. I do my write up. I do my recap. We got a prop section. You get access to every other capper on the app. You can filter by sport, all that. Trying to do a parlay with the picks. Chrisley, with MLB, I really like, we had a sweep earlier this week, but we're usually looking to go 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, et cetera, winning days, long-term vision. You want to do a parlay for fun, for a sprinkle, but I like taking them as straights. Just saying. All right, so the Yankees game today, I'm staying away from because it's Gill on the mound. And I say this a lot, but when a pitcher is inconsistent, his results are inconsistent. We don't have enough information on him. That's the number one reason I would stay away. Inconsistency in sports betting is what you want to avoid. You want the most reliable reads possible. Gill is not a consistent pitcher. It doesn't mean he's bad. It doesn't mean he's good. It means it's hard to get a read on him, and it's hard to properly evaluate what expected value you have from him because he's inconsistent, because you don't know what you're going to get game to game from him. So automatically I see Gill on the mound. I'm staying away. I do like Ray. I lean Brewers in this spot, but Gill could absolutely deliver a really high quality game against the Brewers. Play straight, build the bankroll. Josh Vanover knows. Build the bankroll. Grow the bankroll. Grow the unit size. Compounded gains. Compounded. Angels money line. Let's talk Angels in a sec. We're gonna talk Angels, and then we're gonna talk Blue Jays. Judge with the hit. I don't like hitting props. I've said this a few times, but hitting props are again inconsistent because there's way too many variables. You want to minimize the variables to be able to predict things as easily as possible. MB, good to see you. The first play is Tigers money line, and then the rest of the plays are going to go up on SoBet. Orioles -1.5 is strong. I don't lean either side over under in this game. I don't really like it. But yeah, the reason with hitter props is you're gonna have people square up balls and it gets caught. You have a guy get walked too many times. And you doing like RBI props, all right, maybe they have no RBI opportunities. Mike Trout, 10 home runs, 13 ribs. Like there's way too many variables in that. You take an under and a guy walks with the bases loaded. So pitching props way more reliable. You know how deep they're expected to go in the game. You can look at how fresh the bullpen is and factor that in. You can look at the hitting matchup, how well they strike out lefties or righties or these specific hitters or whatever. You get way more information on pitching props. Start Bassett in fantasy against the Dodgers today? No, not against the Dodgers. We do like Orioles. Mets is okay. Rays is good. Eflin on the mound for the Rays. We do like that, but I don't know if there's any other free plays given this live. Yeah, we'll get into some action a little bit later, Brian, as we get some numbers up here. Martin, appreciate the follow. Yankees pissed you off last night. They do that. D-backs tonight. Olsen over K's then. All right. So Orioles -1.5 is a strong play. People have been asking about that one. Orioles -1.5 is a strong play in this game, especially with Burns on the mound. He's been a little up and down, but we like Burns. We like him. The Mexico series, hit the over in the first game, hit the under in the second game. Because you're going to get the over is going to be crazy. People are going to be, whoa, and everyone's going to hammer the under because they don't realize, oh, it's in Mexico. The ball's absolutely flying. It's like mile high times 1,000, cores times 1,000. So hammer the over. People will be shocked. And then everyone's like, oh, with Mexico, they're going to score 27 runs. Everyone will hammer the over. It'll move it up, slide on under. Daddy plays Tigers money line on the first one. That's the Mexico series. That's coming up. Okay, so I said I would look at the Dodgers Jays game. Stone Bassett. Don't like Stone. I don't know if Bassett matches up well with the Dodgers. First glance, we're talking over. Bassett's numbers haven't been great so far this season. I do like his stuff generally, but as a righty, I could see him getting pounded by the Dodgers. Dodgers haven't really delivered offensively the way they should in terms of run production, but they have been getting a ton of hits. They've been stranding a ton of runners, so they're kind of undervalued right now in terms of run production. I would lean over in that game if you can get it at 9 or better. I would take the over. Elevation, Alex. Yeah. It's exactly that. It's a higher elevation than Coors Field. So you see when the Rockies are home, that's always the highest over under of the day. People hit the most home runs there. The ball flies there. Mexico City is even a higher elevation. Excuse me. Bobby Witt Jr. home run. Like I said, don't love hitter props. They're fun, but you're not going to get like a real valid analysis on a lot of hitter props. Tampa Bay money line a lock. When is the Mexico series? I'm not sure. Is it next weekend? Tigers under. I just like Tigers money line. What my thoughts on what, John? Oh, on him going yard. I mean, I don't on someone going yard. I obviously it's unlikely. I always lean no, so it's tough to say. Like I don't want to act like there's nothing you got on it. Whatever. Give me Tigers. I'm sorry. LeBron James money line tonight, please. LeBron James desperation money line, even though he keeps proving us wrong. Yes, we're not taking White Sox today, even though it's against the Rays. You could take the Rays. You could stay away. You could take the Nerfy in that game. That's probably your best action. Lugo over K's is fine, but I'm on Tigers money line, so I don't want to conflicted rooting desires. By the way, if you're in here and you're not following me, you're making a mistake. We've hit 10 of the last 12 free plays I've posted on here. I post one every single afternoon, every single like noontime, honestly. Post a play every single day. We get that action. I've hit 10 of the last 12. If you're not following me, what's wrong with you? Do you hate money? Do you hate money? Do you want me to double your tax rate? Is that what you want? Because I could just do that. If you hate money that much that you're not even following me, that you're not even on the sub, like getting the plays every single day. Because listen, I don't hate money. So I'll take it. If you like it that little, I'll just take it. Otherwise, explain yourself. Freeman over on batting fantasy score? Yeah, against Bassett? Yeah, I think decent. I like the over in that game as a whole. What else did I say we were going to look at? Cubs money line? Yeah, probably against the Red Sox, right? Or yeah, against the Red Sox, right? What's the game we're talking about? We talked about White Sox and we lean Rays, but we lean under. And even more so, we lean Nerfy. All right, we had St. Louis Mets. We lean Mets in that spot. We talked about it. Someone wanted to look at the The Angels game. That was the one I was ignoring. The Angels game. We'll talk about it. Give me a second here. Against Twins. You can watch that free today, huh? You can watch this game. EL007. Appreciate it. When am I oiling up? Any plays for the Bucks Pacers game? Not yet. Maybe a prop later on the SoBet. Mariners Diamondbacks. Talk about it. All right, you're right. I did say Reds. I've been saying that forever. Mets is decent. That's a lean. Don't love it. Who are the dogs of the day? I don't have strong dogs today. I'm trying to think of one that might have value, but someone's saying the Reds. The Reds might be decent for a dog. Give us more locks before the Tigers game starts, bro. We got the Tigers. We already got the Tigers. Ex Cali heard it. No, we'll talk White Sox in a second. We're gonna talk Twins Angels first, but but the first game up, the one that you need, the only game that has any sort of urgency, and if you want to lock it in because we got about 10 minutes till the first pitch, is the Tigers game. We're going Tigers money line. We like Olsen on the mound, undervalued, underperforming to an extent. So do with that what you will, but undervalued. We like him. We're riding Olsen. He's going to get the job done. Okay, and we're going to have the full slate up later on SoBet for all the plays. So we'll get into it. But we got all sorts of time here. We don't need to deliver any locks until 7 o'clock is the next game. If you're on the Eastern time zone, which you should be. If you're not, what's wrong with you? Nerfy, probably the best Nerfy spot is going to be White Sox Rays. You could go Nats Marlins as well if you're fiending for it. All right, let's talk Twins Angels. Immediate thoughts? Over. I like him. Over. Maybe we go over on K's with him. That's a decent thought. I don't know what the number is, but if it's 6.5 or better, that might be worth doing. Okay. Full game Detroit. Yeah. Okay. That's my first on him. Sandoval's on the mound. Inconsistent guy. Don't like riding him. Don't love fading him. I don't know, man. This is a tough one. You might like the pitching matchup is significantly favoring the Twins. But what's the price on this game? Who are the Bills drafting? Hopefully a wide receiver. I don't mind if they get Keon Coleman. So I wanted them to take Xavier and get the speed demon, but they could have traded the pick. Angels minus 110. If that's the price, I'm probably leaving that game alone, to be honest. Twins first 5 money line might be decent. Full game Detroit Rays over. Um You're saying is a 2-leg parlay? I don't like the over in the Rays game. Eflin on the mound could shut down the White Sox. Do Giants, yeah, we could talk about Giants. But yeah, Twins Angels, my overall read in the Twins Angels game is I'm staying away. I really there's nothing in that game that makes me confident about either side. I lean Twins. I don't think there's a good price on Twins. We're gonna talk Giants now. I promise. I'm so sorry. We're gonna talk Giants and we're gonna talk Reds. Tigers game. We got Tigers money line. Am I crazy? Why am I not? The Giants even played today? Am I blind? We're gonna look at the Reds while someone tells me if the Giants are even playing today. Tigers, Mets, Phillies money line. Someone's gonna sell. I like all three of those. I don't love Mets. I like it. I don't love it. Phillies is decent, kind of same. Uh, all right. Ashcraft on the mound. Aovaldi. You really want to fade Aovaldi? Someone was in here saying Reds plus 176. I suppose that's decent value if you want to do a half unit. I just don't see their winning. Jets Pirates, yeah. I like Eovaldi. Ashcraft is fine, but I actually like the way that the Rangers bats are going to match up against Ashcraft. Allie's been unreal. Agreed. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Ashcraft has this. I don't think he throws hard enough to beat the Rangers righties, and I don't think his breaking stuff is tight enough to beat the Rangers lefties. I could actually see it getting ugly, and I really like Eovaldi. I do. I mean, that's a good play. I like that. Reds plus 1.5. I just don't. I don't see the value. I don't know. I really don't. I like Eovaldi. I've said that since last year. He was a big reason I took the Rangers to win the World Series last year is because I thought he was a very undervalued ace and he dominated in the playoffs. I also think that bullpen has been underperforming. I think they'll figure it out. Usually bullpens you get like a pretty ebb and flow to a season, like a pretty decent variance. So the fact that they've been underperforming actually makes me more confident in the Rangers because they're being valued according to how they perform so far, but it's likely to change. Entire country taking the O's tonight. I hear it. And the A's aren't as much of an automatic fade as they were last year, even though they're trying to tank. But yeah. No, we're not riding cards. You can go Mets, and I support it. I'm not obsessed with it, but you can, yeah. If everyone wants all the plays, by the way, all the plays are up on SoBet Daily. You know where to get them. Go to the profile, top link. That's it. So yes, I'm leaning Rangers in this spot. It's just how I feel. All right, Giants. I said I'd look at the Giants. Now I'm going to do it. Hang on. Pittsburgh, San Francisco, the 10:15 start time. Rent's due in 5 days. It's not a rent play. It's more like a utilities bill play. We like it. Rangers, Braves, Giants. All right, we're about to look at Giants. We got Guardians plus 196. I'll look at that in a second. All right. I do like Kyle Harrison. I do like Kyle Harrison. I don't love lefties against the Pirates. Yeah, one pick. Let's go. Lean with Seattle. We'll talk about that in a second. All right. So Kyle Harrison again. Kyle Harrison as a lefty against the Pirates scares me a little bit for the Giants. Hey, yo, appreciate the follow. Give me the Pirates, says Michael LaRose. User 557, appreciate the follow. Be like them. Run those follows up. What are you doing? Took Giants money line down. Quinn Priester. I mean, we don't know much about Priester, right? He's had four appear or what 11 appearances career, and he's been bad in a couple outings. So he had one start this year. He went 4.1, struck out two people, and let's 8 on base. KC game today. I like the Tigers money line. So yeah, I would maybe go over if anything in the Giants game, which I rarely go over in Giants games. But if anything, I would go over because Quinn Priester, we don't know much, but he's not been great so far. I do like Kyle Harrison, but I don't love lefties against the Pirates hitting. So if anything, give me the over. All right. And we're gonna look at the guards game. We're gonna look at the guards game. That's what people said, right? Sale on the mound. Logan Allen. God, that is plus 196. I don't really like the over underside on that. MB. Got the Nerfy for 119 locked. Which game, Cam? Sale dominates the Guardians career with. I know, I do. Let's go, Cam. Nice. Nice, MB. Cubs Boston over. Not really. I don't really like it. We got two good pitchers on the mound. Imanaga's nice. Cutter's nice. It's at Fenway, which can be, ball can fly. That's why I stayed away from the Nerfy because it can have. It is real Tay. Um, um, it is real. We were actually about to get a reality show about it. We were looking to do a reality show about it on Vice, and we were in talks with them for like 8 months, and then Vice fired everyone, and our project got folded. I don't know if I'm legally allowed to say that, but no one cares. Iminaga Crawford will make that a great game. Yeah. Yeah, so I like the under in that game. I'm not taking it. I lean that way, but the reason I didn't take the Nerfy is because it's at Fenway. I don't really like Nerfies at Fenway. I'll do it sometimes, but I don't really like Nerfies at Fenway because it could just fly out a little bit. Sorry, Alex. Best of luck to you, except obviously not best of luck. Like obviously I'm fading you. I can't I only say that out of politeness. I'm hoping you lose. O's A's. Give me O's minus 1.5. Give me O's minus 1.5. That's still strong. Reasoning I think the Tigers will win. Yeah, I just like Olsen more than Lugo. I like the Tigers bullpen more than Lugo. The RA. So it's more from a pitching matchup perspective, and then it's also the Tigers hitting righties better. Torkelson for a righty on righty is pretty solid. Phillies money line. We can look at Phillies in a second. Diamondbacks a year. Tiger money line. Like sipping on a Cometeer coffee. This is like the coffee subscription. I just have the black coffee iced. The ROI 2024 were over 4%. Olsen 0-3. That doesn't matter. A pitcher's record is so irrelevant. No offense, just irrelevant. All right, we're about to turn on this Tigers game and sweat it out for a second. But we got one more game to look at, right? And then if everyone wants all my plays every single day, I post them on SoBet. Go to the profile, click the link, top thing. Thoughts on Palestine in MLB terms. All right. It's like if the Dodgers were playing the A's. No, it's like if the Dodgers and the Braves combined teams and they played the White Sox every single day. And everyone was like, the poor Dodgers and Braves. We need to support the Dodgers and Braves because the White Sox won one game out of 25. And everyone's like, you know how fucked up it is that the White Sox beat the Dodgers and Braves that one time? Like, bro, have you seen what the Dodgers and Braves are doing to the White Sox? They won by like 40 in a baseball game. Won by like 40 and they beamed four dudes. Like, yeah, but did you know that one time the White Sox won on a walk-off walk? That's what it's like. All right, we're it's like how that's also if you're on TikTok, that's how you have to talk about things. Yeah, game started. We're about to go get it. Got a and then our government's like, hey everyone, we need all of your money right now to support the Dodgers and the Braves because we got Acuna and Otani on the same team and they need big salaries because how else are we gonna beat the White Sox? All right, time to watch this game. Best games for the Nerfy. Give me the Rays game or uh give me the Rays game. You could consider the Mets game. One pitch, one out. We got Tigers money line here. Only two of them were, and that was cross five. All right, Olsen on the bump so far. So far, he's on pace for a nice 27 pitch game. Come on, Reese, do your thing. Do your thing, babyface. Let's go. Let's get it.
Expect to see probably baseball swing first.
In there for a strike. Hasn't thrown a ball all day. Tigers money line. Yeah, we like Tigers money line. Game just started. They got one out. You might lose like 3% on the juice or something right now. Yeah. User 55. Go to my profile. There's a link on the profile. You click that, open it. The top thing is going to be SoBet. That's all my picks every single day. Shoot me a DM if you have any issues with it, but you just click it and you'll see SoBet. That's where all my plays come every single day. Mets money line bounces that side. We got a 1-2 count. Mets money line's okay. I'm not obsessed with it, but it's a lean.
Expect to see a lot of those today. Reese Olsen.
And by the way, if you once you get on the SoBet, you get access to every person on there too. So you like my MLB plays, sweet. You can also get someone else's NHL. You get my NFL, you get my NBA when depending on where I'm at in the season. You get everyone's stuff. You got guys that do tennis, guys that do foreign sports. You got guys that do golf, Formula One. Strike three. Olsen puts the second guy away as well. Imanaga over K's is decent. The SoBet plays are coming. SoBet plays are coming. We just don't have any games till 7. So since I shared this one publicly, the rest will come a little bit later. 2 away. Here comes.
So now it's going to be Pasquantino.
Pasquantino. Olsen slider. Generous call from the ump there. Generous call. Jose Canela knows what's up. Backdoor breaking ball doesn't get the call this time because the ump's trying to make it up, I believe. I think that one was a lot closer to the zone than the first one. 1-1 now to Pasquantino. Fastball inside corner doesn't get the call. All right. How about we lock in? We just pump the bottom of the zone. We stop messing around, Olsen. Let's go. Let's go.
Elevated changeup.
Throws that breaking ball at the bottom of the zone. We got 2-2 count. 2-2 count. Ball bat has not left his shoulder yet. Would I be good with that, Alex? You know what? I'll allow it. I don't care how it looks. You can get an 8-0 lead as long as the Tigers win. Strike 3, got him looking. 5 pitches, 0 swings. Strike 3, batter out. Olsen, 2 Ks. That's looking good for people who had the over 4K spot. Best 3-liner tonight. Quick Hundy on the Nerf. Uses wire headphones. This is for... Yo, I almost spilled my drink. This is for my mic over here. But to be honest, wire headphones are better when you're yapping. Let's go. Let's get a run for the Tigers. Let's get that early lead. Some people here sweating out the Nerfy, and I'm sorry for you, Cam. I'm sorry, but yeah. All right. So you click the link, and when that opens, you'll see SoBet at the top. There's going to be a bunch of different links. You'll see SoBet. You hit that, takes you where you need to go. What, Austin? Which one you asking? Trey, appreciate the follow. What are you asking about, Austin? Rose, moneyline Perez going to carry. Bro, Perez is the least athletic looking guy ever, but he drops bombs. It's $10 a month, King Charles. It's absolutely worth it. We run it up daily, get full slate up every single day, and you get access to everyone else. So I would definitely hop on the SoBet, obviously. But yeah, it's super cheap. I don't like to do really highly priced stuff because I want everyone to be able to follow. And if you're betting on sports, you can definitely afford $10 a month to follow me. I don't want to do $100 and just have eliminate a bunch of people that want to follow and can't afford it. So I feel like at $10 a month, everyone can follow, everyone can be part of the community. We got like 2,500 people on there. People commenting stuff, people live sweating, all that. No, you can hop on SoBet even if you're not in the US. Just go to the profile, click the link, and click there's one link that has a bunch of links. The top one's SoBet, and you can ride with that. And if anyone has any issue, just shoot me a DM and I could send it to you direct as well. That's man.
Well, English numbers.
First pitch in there for a strike. Green leading off for the Tigers here. Nerfy for Cubs, Red Sox. It's not bad. It's just it's at Fenway, and the ball can get out real easy. Got you, Coldis. 0-1. Another fastball for a strike. Batters aren't swinging today, huh? I don't know. I don't know about the Clips right now. I don't know what to think about that. I've stayed away from that series. I do like the under.
And he throws strike.
Got him. 3 straight pitches. Got him looking. He didn't swing. That's back-to-back batters that have not swung and have struck out. Jaden, we are on the Tigers money line, and then the rest of my picks are going to go up on SoBet.
Curveball, slider. Those basic 4. The other 4, hey, because you got them, don't mean you have to throw them.
Squid got the clown. Under 4 in the first 5. Opinion on the Bills in the draft. Picks will be up shortly, Jose. Yeah, I'll read the message. I'll read the message when I hop off this. I can't see any messages while I'm on live. Matt's gonna win the series. I think you're right. 1-1 count over here. But yeah, reasoning behind the Tigers money line, mostly Reese Olson. But yeah, picks are up shortly. The reason they're a little slower today is because all the games. Austin, I asked you I asked you what you were talking about. It might sometimes it filters. If you said something, maybe TikTok filtered it if you like swore or something in it. 1-2 count. But yeah, because all the rest of the MLB games aren't till 7.
He wants to swing it.
Hits that off his bat. He threw that off the dude's bat. 1-2 count. Foul ball. Yeah, we're on Tigers money line.
It's by a mile. Nice.
But yeah, sometimes I don't do the plays as quickly when they're later games because there's going to be some line movement. 1-2. Swing and a miss, nasty breaking ball. Can't even lie. Back-to-back Ks. We've had 5 hitters this game. 4 of them have struck out. Sonny boy, all your bets are first 5.
Start in right field 4.
Yeah, I see you.
He does have 32 starts in his career in right, though. And the Royals.
Cubs, Red Sox.
89 innings. How without?
I lean Cubs. I like Imanaga. I lean under in that game.
10 outs above average. Inning. This is best in baseball.
Torkelson, how about a bomb? How about we hang that curveball? Torkelson goes yak.
Torkelson takes low for ball 1.
Can we do that? Can we do a little yak?
15th and 16th Ks of the season. Pitching to contact a lot more. Will you have an infield like that?
Strike looking there. 1-1 count to Torkelson now. Torkelson hates Nerfies. He hates them. The play is Tigers money line. The play is Tigers money line, and the rest of my plays go up on SoBet every single day. In there for a strike. Not only is everyone striking out, everyone's striking out looking. Nobody's swinging the bats. So many called strikes. Appreciate you, Sonny. You too. All right, 1-2 to Torkelson. Just hang it one time for us. Hang it one time.
1-2.
Breaking ball just missed downstairs. Really thought he was going to ring him up because that ump loves doing that.
Oh, the open for broadcast.
Zone is huge, except that time ump backed off and didn't do it. But yeah, the zone is massive. Bounces that one. Full count now to Torque. Can we get a walk? Oh, the painting. Yeah, the paintings fire. And if you take enough shrooms, the dog comes off the wall and talks to you.
Full count on Torkelson. He hits it high in the air, deep center.
Deep left center.
So.
Got a guy. All right, that ends.
Yeah.
That ends the first inning. We got a 0-0 game, Nash. I know, bro. That's why you got to come on the live and stare at it every day. Nerfy cashes. Congrats to the Nerfy bettors. We are on Tigers Moneyline. You can still get it. It's 0-0 after 1. All the plays go up on SoBet. If you want to get that, go to the profile, click the link, top link is SoBet. Get involved. Ride with me. Full slate every single day. Props up every single day. Access to all the other cappers every single day. Get involved, baby. And we're here live 12:30 every single day. Love you guys, except for the ones I hate. Cheers. Sorry, Javi. 23, Nash.